Job sequencing using greedy method. Let n equal to 4. Profits are 100, 10, 15, 27, and the deadlines given are 2, 1, 2, 1. Find the feasible solutions for the jobs. So first we have to see that the profits are there in the descending order. So 100, 27, 15 and 10. Deadlines is 2, 1, 2, 1. Job J1, J4, J3, J2. So the first job J1, see from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. The job J1 is taking 2 units, 2 hours, say 2 hours or 2 units of time to complete. So 0 to 1, 1 to 2. So J1 is from 1 to 2. So J1 is done. J4 is taking how much time? 1. So J4 will be from 0 to 1 because it is taking only 1 hour to complete. J3 takes 2 hours to complete, but already J1 has occupied. So J3 you cannot put from 1 to 2. From 0 to 1 also you cannot put J3 because J4 has already occupied it. So J3 is eliminated. J2 takes 1 hour to complete. From 0 to 1 already J4 is present. So J2 is also eliminated. So now we are left with only 2, and the profit for the first is 100. Profit for the J1 is 27. So total profit is 100 plus 27, that is 127 is the maximum profit which is earned. Now this we will do in actual greedy formation method. So first step is solution. What is the first step? First step says sort all jobs in descending order of profit. Sort all jobs in descending order of profit. So what do you get? So we get P is equal to 100, 27, 15, 10. Jobs will be J is equal to J1, J4, J3, J2. And what is the deadline? Deadline is D1 is 2, D4 is 1, D3 is 2 and D2 is 1. So this is the deadline. So now we have to check. First what we will do? First we will carry out iteration 1. So you have this from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So iteration 1, J1, that is your job 1. Deadline is 2 hours. So over here you will get J1 from, it is completing at how much hours? 2 hours. J4 deadline is how much? Deadline is 1 hour. So you will carry out a second iteration. Iteration 2. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. J4 is taking 1 unit, 1 hour. So 0 to 1 will be your J4. Next I will carry out iteration 3. Iteration 3 you have J3 which is taking 2 units to complete. You have J3 taking 2 hours. So we write here job J3. So what is the statement? We saw above that job J3 was not feasible because 0 to 1 is also occupied and 1 to 2 is also occupied. So we say job J3 is not feasible. job J3 is not feasible because first two slots are already occupied. Because first two slots are already occupied. First two slots are already occupied. And if we schedule J3 any other time later, and if we schedule J3 any other time later than t equal to 2, it cannot be finished before its deadline. It cannot be finished before its deadline. Before its deadline. So the deadline is how much? 2 hours. So before 2 hours you have to finish the job. You cannot exceed it to 3 and 4 hours. So job J3 is discarded. So job J3 is discarded. Solution set will be equal to S will be nothing but J1 comma J4 and profit will be equal to 100 comma 27. Now I will do the next iteration, that is your iteration 4. Iteration 4. In iteration 4 I have J2. J2 is 1. But if you can see, 1 is already occupied. So what do we write? We write job J2 is not feasible. Job J2 is not feasible because the first slot is already occupied. Because the first slot is already occupied. And if we schedule J2 any other time later, and if we schedule J2 any other time later than t equal to 1, it cannot be finished before its deadline. It cannot be finished before its deadline. So job J2 is discarded. So we cannot finish it before its deadline if we schedule it at t equal to 2 or t equal to 3 or t equal to 4, because we have to complete it before 1 hour. J4 has already occupied, so J2 cannot occupy that slot. So we say that J2 is discarded. Therefore the solution set S will be nothing but J1 comma J4. Profit will be nothing but 100 comma 27. So with the greedy method approach, we will be able to schedule 2 jobs. So final solution is nothing but, with the greedy method approach, with the greedy method approach, we will be able to able to schedule two jobs, schedule two jobs J1, J4, which gives a profit of a profit of 100 plus 27. That is how much? 127. So we first found out by using shortcut method how are we going to do it, manual method. Then we are writing the steps. So J4 is taking how much? 2 hours. So J1 is taking 2 hours. So from 1 to 2 you schedule J1. J4 is taking 1 hour. So from 0 to 1 you schedule J4. Now J3 also takes 2 hours, but 2 hour slot is already occupied by J1. You go one step ahead, behind. You see from 0 to 1 also it is already occupied. So J3 also cannot come. And J2 is also eliminated because 0 to 1 is already occupied. So the thing is that you have to eliminate this and you have to eliminate this. You only get J1 and J4.